Hey together, and the Black Dragon's back! And welcome all of you to Chapter 3 and Part 4 of Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. This is gonna get really confusing for me, because we're always one chapter later than the episode that we are in. So it's episode 4, but chapter 3, because we had a prologue. And I think we're gonna have an epilogue too, but whatever. That's gonna get confusing for me. So, we left at this screen. This is a screen that's gonna get later important, because here we can choose which units we're gonna take with us into the battle. As you can see, every one of them is important, because flashing green units are important. If any one of them dies, the mission is a fail. So we can't afford anyone to die. And everyone who is blackened out like this, we can use, as you can hear. Then we have repositions, so we can choose the position that everyone stands in, except for Ike. Our main character can never be really repositioned in this. So we can reposition everyone, but I'm gonna stick to this position, since theoretically Ike and Gatri are the only real units that I'm gonna use in this, because Sinnoh already is a sniper, so he also is a pre-evolved unit in this whole thing. Just like Titania. But because there is a whole bunch of enemies, I think I'm gonna make an exception in this chapter and use those two as well. At least to distract the enemies, so those two don't get too much damage in, because I don't have enough healing items for them. I mean, everyone has healing items, but I don't have enough for them. So I want to go back. Oh, now I'm back. We can view the map, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I thought it was something different, but whatever. So we have the items here. Okay, I can't put them away. I can't put them into the convoy just yet, so I have to just keep on holding the Seraph rope and the speed wings. Gonna put them later into the convoy, because I don't want to hold them with me every time. Here I can check on everyone's items. And I actually think, now that I have the ability, I'm gonna give the Iron Sword to Ike this way now. And everyone else should have his weapons. We have the conditions. We have the chapter, what turn it is, the funds that we have. We have how many people from us we have and how many enemies there are. We have options, we can save and we can fight. So let's save over this really quick and then jump into the battle finally. Because I'm 3 minutes into this episode and there's no blood flown yet. So as I said, in this chapter I'm gonna use my pre-evolved units too, more as a distraction than really for anything else. So Ike, you go over here. You would take 7 damage from him, but we don't have really any other options to this right now. And you dodged him, that's good. That is what I wanna see all the time, basically. Dodging. Because I don't really wanna use her, because she is gonna wreck house. She is, as a pre-evolved unit, too freaking strong. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see, that would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out them pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world famous fish market, and will never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. And we got an elixir. Also, the person that we just saw here may or may not be important for later. So let's see. He actually can get to Sinnoh. Shinon? Or is that him? He can get to Shinon. So I'm gonna put Gatri up 1 step, and that puts Shinon into his own space back here. Okay. So he is a knight. He is a tank. He has a high defense and good strength, but speed is lackluster. I mean, speed 5 is rather okay looking at him. He's with 9 already. And he is level 9 and only has 5. So the differences are huge. So let's see where this whole thing is going. So we have both fighters here too. But they are not really a problem for Guthrie. As you can see, he doesn't care about them at all. Guthrie is basically a wall with legs. Ah, come on, just because I didn't kill you doesn't mean you have the right to attack my people. Also, since Xenon doesn't really care about that. So, as I said, this is going to be the moment where I need to use my pre-evolved units, because it's gonna be one hell of a time trying to do this only with Ike and Guthrie. There are way too many units right off the start, and they are coming down from the ship, so it's gonna get messy really fast. Also, Ike, you can't kill him. That's kind of an annoyance to me. Let's see. Because the X-Fighters... Wait, I don't wanna use... The X-Fighters are gonna be a problem for Guthrie. I'm gonna show this off really quick. They are not really doing that much damage, but their weapons are effective against the weapons that Guthrie wields. So they have an advantage over him. Also later on, they are gonna be really dangerous for Guthrie, because they can damage him extremely hard. And I'm switching around here with no really rhyme or reason and knowing what to do. And punch in the guts. So Guthrie is one hell of a wall. He does not joke around. I'm gonna have to check around with Ike. He takes 7 damage from him. You take 6 damage from him, but they are both equally likely to hit you. And you can't kill them! And you don't do a double attack with this sword just yet. And if I stand correct, yep, Xenon will just straight up kill him. If you look at the critical hit chance that he has, he is one hell of a fighter. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know actually. I mean, with that I could theoretically damage him enough so that I could kill him. But then at the end there's a 22% chance of Xenon just killing him straight away. Also then I would have 3 damaged units. So I'm not gonna kill him because Guthrie doesn't take any damage from him. I'm gonna shoot at him with the iron bow, because I wanna get rid of one at least. So, say goodbye. He is killed and he does not get really much out of it. So I put her right here, so he's not in a line of fire in any way. So this is the first mission that's gonna start getting a bit more complex, especially if you try to not use the pre-evolved units. It is possible, but it also gets very messy and complex and takes a long time, so I'm not gonna get into this. Also, Ike's gonna get a handful now. I did not think that through, because I was more confused with talking. But he should survive. You killed him, that's good. I really need to heal you next turn. You gotta level up. Please up your defense. You need this right now. Or your skill, so you can... yeah. Skill and defense, that's good. Also resistance. Resistance is the thing you need for magic, not magic. Magic's completely useless for you. Ouch. Good thing you got your defense up. I would have liked it a bit more if he would have dodged him. You are down to the hair wire. Okay. You're gonna use that. Thanks for that. And you've got something that I want you to give to him really quick. Okay, so he's coming down. Let's see. There's no way for you to kill him. Can you damage him? Yeah, you can damage him. If you won't crit him, you will just damage him. And after that, Guthrie, never mind. Never mind. I didn't plan on you to let him live in any way, shape or form. So I could push forward with Guthrie since he still hasn't gotten any damage, so yeah, let's take them of these pirates down with my walking wall with a spear in his hand. Because as you could see, Guthrie does not care. He takes a bit of damage, but Guthrie don't care. Just standing here, letting it rain. Good. Oh, you have an hand axe. Hand axes are axes that you can throw, as you just saw. So, ranged attack weapons, but not only ranged, they also work in direct combat, up front. So they are really good item to have in hand. Also, the first time Guthrie took damage, we really should look after him. Let's check out how much damage I would get from the hand axe. 5 damage, and the chance that he hits me is really not so big. So let's kill him with Ike. I wanna give Ike a bit more training in this mission, especially since Shinon's pre-evolved and Guthrie already is at level 9. I mean, he is more in front with the other characters, but then again, even if he's at the same level as the other characters, he is basically the leader of the other group, so he deserves to be a bit stronger. Also, if we train him up fast enough, you don't have to worry about him later on. And what I mean with that is gonna come clear later on. I'm just gonna let you two stand down here. Hey! Hey you, boat monkey! You tricked me, didn't you? Tricked ye? Tricked ye? What a vile and nasty thing that is to be saying, don't you agree, matey? Yeah, that I do. There have been nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, Mizzy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, but we do know. He was on board for a while and then... Do ye recall what he went, matey? Yeah, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so it tossed us worthless carcass into the rolling waves. My brother? That's horrible. Horrid? Did ye say it horrid? Ye scurvy brother was a horrid one. Ye lost the game, what chance ye did. If ye lose, ye must pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me. But I shan't ye pete he did. Arr, calm yourself, me hearty. Yarr, yarr, yarr. After all, his stolen sister comes to pay us a visit. What say ye, works of your brother's debt? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? You whore! It matters not that ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. A wee mere miner like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, ye flying wench. I'm not afraid of you, clambake. If your ex is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time. Another unit, and we actually stand really close to her. But we need to get to her fast. Oh no, you missed. You missed. You tried to hit and missed. Ah, good. He came towards me. Saved me some time there. Hit ya twice. So what I could do now, because she's gonna get attacked and she is going to move around and she can die. And we don't want her to die. She's strong, but she's not unkillable. And that's the problem. Okay, take your time with him. Okay, she doesn't move. I want to get to her as fast as possible. That would mean that I would leave those to Gartry, because I have to talk to her with Ike. Whatever, if they are after Ike, they're gonna go after him. I'm gonna use the elixir, even though it's not so much health that I've lost. You are the one that moves, so I'm gonna kill you first, because I don't want you to attack any of my pre-evolved units. And goodbye, my friend. It was no pleasure to talk to you at all. And we got some healy items. Okay, we're gonna stop this right here. Enemy phase. He's gonna attack across again, because that's what he does. He has an hand axe, so that's basically the gist he's gonna do. Screw you, dude. Screw you. Screw ye. And, oh my god, he's actually going after Ike. Did not think he would do that. But it was still... Wow, thanks Ike for that one. Was still a stupid move on his side. Dodged and did one normal strike and finished it off with a critical hit. Please. Hi, I wanna talk to you. Marsha. Oh, crackers. There's too many of them. I don't want to die here, brother. This might be the end. Hey, are you alright? So cold. So... Huh? Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of those pirates. Are you going to help you? Me? What the fuck? Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Oh, hey, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in a day's work. Psha. Psha. You're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with Grace Mercenaries. Ike? I got it. And I'm Marsha, a Pegasus Knight of Banyan. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. See you later. So, we're gonna raid right here. Gotcha, you get him? No, you get him. I asked you to kill him, and you walked past him. We don't walk past enemies, we kill them. That's what we do. This is how we roll in this stage. Also, this is going to be a long episode, I have the feeling. Okay, so Marsha is now safe and sound, and there's a bunch of pirates up there. Okay. I'm gonna move you right here, and Gartry, you come up with me, and the other two can stand down there and don't do anything. Also, I have to Iron Axe, Hand Axe, and Hand Axe. Okay, nothing too special right here. Ah, but he has the Hand Axe. I even looked at him and I saw the Hand Axe. Nay, he missed. May he miss 1000 times more. But this dude should come down to me. He didn't. Oh, he's here. Oh, 2 handbags. Do that. Oh, that's good. We can use the steel sword more efficiently now. So let's do this. Okay. Ah, so close to the level up. I would have liked it. Okay, Gautri, I want you to do the same thing that Ike's doing down there on the other side, please, because it would be so perfect. So none of them is gonna move up to Ike, because, hey, dude, come on. I mean, really, that was somewhat not fair, really. And good thing, I was worried that I would get a pity level up. I don't like pity level ups. If you know what they are, they're just, you get a level up and all you get from them is HP. They are the worst you could get, I think. This is also a way you could basically start grinding, but I won't do that anytime in this playthrough because it's really more useless than anything else. You don't need to stand there and wait. Oh, weapon level up, that's good. Oh, we have to defeat the boss, and he's the boss, but we have 3 more of them. He has a 50 chance. No. 7 and 3 and 3, I would say. That would be exactly 13. I don't want to risk that, so I'm gonna use the elixir. And sit back and relax for this turn. I'm also never really... I mean, I think there is a way you can just blend out the animations and everything of this, but I don't really want to do that because they are what gives the game its charm, so I'm so happy that you dodged at least one of those. And also, they give me time to talk about stuff while the enemy turn is running. I'll just have to check the numbers to see if anything bad is happening that I don't want to have to happen to me. Because otherwise in this game I always have to check up on the numbers and have to be sure that I want to do this and have to be strategic in any way, so I enjoy the moments where I don't have to think too much about anything and just can talk to you guys like a normal human being, air quotes like right there. Because the game really takes a lot of my concentration too. Finally you dodged him again. And I mean, there's pretty sure a moment where the game is gonna go over my head and I will fuck up so bad that I have to restart a long mission again. But I'd rather redo it than have to deal with a bad moment in the game and, well, more a fuck up on my own. And even though I want to talk to you guys normally, I also want to try to talk about other stuff than just always the game, but at the moment doesn't really look like I'm capable of. But it's gonna get better with the time. It's just at the beginning of this I have to be a bit more concentrated because I have to develop my characters a bit stronger. As soon as they're strong enough, I can be a bit more careless about everything also. That's gonna get interesting now.
You're bursting me gut, ye rudderless fool. Do ya truly think ye can face me mighty axe and live?
Sure, I do think so. And Gatri also does not really care about you. And you got a level up, so Gatri is now level 10. And you got more defense. So, now there's the interesting part, because he's down here and he is more likely to attack Ike now. So, let's check out. He deals 9 damage. 9 and 6. That would be 12 and 9 would 21. Ouch. Ouch. Really? That's bad. That's really bad. And I couldn't kill him as well. So, wait, if I do this, that would be 24. And then I could take him out, okay. Because if I would let him live and then the boss would attack him and both of them would hit Ike, Ike would be dead. So this way I get rid of him and the boss can attack Ike, so I don't have any problems with that. This is why you want to check every surrounding enemy every time, because this could have gone really bad if I wouldn't have checked up on the boss. And then again on the damage that he did. Good thing, we got skill and defense. And also resistance. What's good for later when we have to face against magic users, which is nothing at all right now. Give back what we've stolen from the good folk here and set sail.
Yeah! Now I know you're touched in the head, lassie. We show him our axes and say, "Arr!" and the golden grub come raining down. We'll not give him back this up.
Give him back this up? Giving this up. I see, it looks like I have to force you. Blah blah blah. I didn't read that. I'm so sorry, my finger slipped. Basically, my finger slipped there. So Ike is nowhere near killing him. And you are killing him with one hit. Yeah, level 10 and I won't... I'm gonna say it right away, I won't be able to use him for a long time now, so I'm gonna try to do this with Ike. And the steel sword, he kills him with one hit. And you got him.
Yarr! Help me!
And there's no helping you anymore. There is no helping you. That's super sweet. We've driven off all the pirates, your people will suffer no more indignity at their hands.
Oh, that is joyful news. Here's your pay as promised.
Thank you very much, and if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word.
Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Ryan to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children. Well, I will admit to being a tad nervous.
Apologies for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grant had other pressing matters to attend to.
Oh no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well.
It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was a pleasure.
As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in a royal army, if you so desire. Especially your Commander Gryle. He's far and way better than most any generals I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you?
That's not...
Don't get me wrong now. You certainly helped all of us simply folk out. Even so, it seems to me that proper place for you and your Commander Christ in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks.
We and Commander Gryle are quite satisfied with the work we do now.
You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problem arise. Thank you again.
Titania, is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is completed, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Pah! Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shinon. I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titanium. Be honest, don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening? Unglamorous? Well, you too, Gatri? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shin and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grai is mismanaging us? Do I have that right? Whoa! Hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titanium? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you. Exactly. I got the right of it. It's just that look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing. That's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We are the ones who are out to apologize. Enough. Let's go. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our job. Rest is part of our job, too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry. I could eat a wyvern. Titanium? What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together. And I'm just proud to be a part of it. That's all. I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. Idealistic fools, so there it is. What's wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? And let's save that. We did this. That's going to be a long episode. Wow. Holy moly. Chapter 4. Roadside Bill. But then again, I already told you that every episode is gonna be differently long depending on how fast I'm doing and how much cutscene there is between. And there is someone. Ike! I've got to tell you something. Listen to this. Settle down, Mist. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. Now, what's going on? Soren's back. He just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. It's probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. Right, I'll go check there. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Yes, Commander. Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren! Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. What's the hold up? Get over here now! Let's go. I'll file you in later. There's going to be a lot of talking right now. You'll probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he has some unbelievable news. What news is that? It's Crimea and the Dain. They've gone to war. War? It can't be. That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren. Alright. Take a look at this map. Ah, it's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. Yes, this is the Crimea. This is the Milia, Crimea's capital. Our base of operation is right about here. Not so far away. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives in Medio's royal libraries. God damn it. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rented the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Dane army. Correct. Was the provocation? As you know, relations between Crimea and Dane have never been friendly. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes, nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal. A daring gambit indeed. But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Time would not hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them, fearing the worst. I also fled and made my way here. So we don't know how the tides of the battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war cannot have traveled far yet. We may well be the first ones who know of it out there. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved. It was nothing. Dane has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. What are we going to do? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titanium? Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint, as well as a business one, it's on our best interest to help Crimea. And you, Soren? I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No kind has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So would have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun? I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and moral. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed. But Crimea is ruled by King Raman, who is known throughout the land for his wisdom. And his brother, Duke Renning, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dane may not find victory so easily. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dane's King Arshnad is every bit Lord Renning's equal. God, I start stuttering. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dane is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren, Crimea is not doomed. And if they can return aside Dane's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance, with the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long. Alright, that's enough, both of you. I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melia. I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men and get going. What? Me? Titania will accompany you as an advisor. Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy. He's had barely more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Ah, Shinon, since you're so concerned, you can go as well. Wait, that's not what I... Blast. Who else? Gatri, Ruse, And so, that should do. Father, wait. Why do you want me? That was an order. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Yes, sir. Titanium, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some directions. Understood. Yes, sir. Ike, wait up! What? Here, this is for you. Regal sword! Ooh, we're gonna discard the iron sword because I wanna give Boyd later on the hand axe, so we have a throwing weapon. A sword? Where did you find it? Get it from Father. He told me to come and give it to you. It's beautiful. This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melio before. Mist, I'm not going on vacation. That's really going to be a long episode, but there's a lot of important plot right here, so... Also, my mouth is dry as frick. So there's a troop of 6. Are you feeling alright, Ag? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important? You're going to succeed him as our commander one day. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't know if I'm capable. And even if I am, that day is a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I'm not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Grad is a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. It's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you feel your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? I suppose you're right. How did things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Are they Crimean? Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Dane soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Raymond, or another member of the royal family, was on the move and Dane soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No. As long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning will not leave their command. Perhaps another member was the court. We've got Dane soldiers moving in on our location, and they don't look happy. That's a number of 7 at the moment. You then? Who are you? What are you doing here? We are no one you need. You're armed. Heed me. Drop your weapons and surrender. Act quickly or else. Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not going to cooperate. Ready your weapons, man. Move in and kill them. Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan. But they're obviously not going to listen to us. Real mercenaries, get ready to fight. And there are other numbers. So, alright, Ike, let's see how you handle the role of captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? Well, do what you say, so long as you hurry up and spit it out. I know, I'm thinking. Give me a moment, will you, Shinnon? Useless. Would be better led with mist than this soft, untested whelp. Let's see, we're in the middle of the road and there's not much cover. Cern and Roos are vulnerable, so we have to protect them from enemy attacks, right? That's a sound strategy. I can attack from behind your defense. Good thinking. Do you mean that? Alright, let's do that then. Ah, it tries to play me for a fool and make me look like I'm a beginner. So for everyone who actually got through all of this talking, this is why I start the episodes always with the battle, so you don't have to wait on the battles for... I don't know how long this actually now took, 20 minutes or so of just talking. So the talking after this is always just to get caught up with the story. If you're interested in the battle only, you always have the beginning of the episodes. If you're interested in the whole story, you have the beginning and the end of each episode. So I hope you guys enjoy the way I prepare all of these videos. And again, I'm super sorry that they are in different length every time, but there is story to this game that I don't wanna skip, and there is the fun into the game that I also don't wanna skip, since this is the gameplay of this whole thing. So now that I said all of this, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please leave a comment down below. I really would appreciate that. And hope to see all of you to the next part of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So, bye!